Hey, Soumita, good evening.
Hello,
Hi.
Hafida. Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good evening. Yeah. So thanks for doing this, Soumita. I think I'll really thankful that you are able to spend time on the topic. I don't want to take the surprise away, so I'll let you cover the topic. But I think
Absolutely.
as part of the student learning circle, I think it was nice working with you. Uh, So what we could do is we could start with a small self-introduction, and then you could
Yeah, sure.
bring up your presentation and cover the topic. Uh, I,
Okay.
I will try not to stop you in between,
All
uh,
right.
okay, and keep my questions towards the end. But yeah, bear with me in case I end up doing that. Uh,
Yeah, it's all right. Absolutely no issue with that. So hi everyone. So my name is Soumita Chattaraj. I'm doing my MBA with IISWBM Calcutta under the Calcutta University. I'm doing project research with AtPace Grow Learning program, and my topic is on e-recruitment, like how social media is connected with e-recruitment. And I'll be sharing the PPT now.
yeah, go ahead. You can bring up the PPT.
Okay, just give me one moment.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's come up.
Oh,
I think
sorry. Uh, yeah, so this is
yeah,
my project on
yeah,
e-recruitment and its variations.
right.
So coming to the introduction part, so what is basically e-recruitment? As we all know, e-recruitment is also known as online recruitment. It is the practice of using technology and in particularly using web-based resources for tasks involved with finding, attracting, accessing, interviewing, and hiring new personnel. Online recruitment can reach a large number of pool of potential employees and facilitate the selection process. The purpose of e-recruitment is to make recruiting process more efficient and effective. As we have all seen that in COVID-19, everything is going digital, and by using e-recruitment, HR managers can reach a larger pool of potential employees and speed up their hiring processes. So these are the recruitment process which I have already shown over here in the slide. First one is recruitment planning, like how we intend to plan our recruitment process. Next was is strategy development. And then comes searching, screening, and the last one is evaluation and control. I would like to highlight some advantages of e-recruitment also. It is cost
Sure.
effective. It as is generally free of cost in maximum cases. It reaches a bigger audience, and the user can use a target based audience. It is also user friendly, and it enables dynamic content making users ads for attracting the potential candidates. It also shortens the hiring process, and it's a immediate based process, hiring process. So coming to how social media is connected with e-recruitment. So evolving communication and the wave has just intensified the exodus of traditional communication to connect with more number of people and their business. So today every company is on social media more or less, but
Right.
not being able to reach a progressively expanding audience. The disparity between corporate adoption and the consumer is widening. Organizations are trying to understand methods to harness this reach of social media. One field where these are advantageous are evident is talent acquisition and recruitment. In one of the report which I have googled, obviously says that 60% of the employers are using social networking websites to find jobs, and candidates are significantly rising. Like we have seen that in 2015 it was 52%, in 2008 it was 22%, and in 2006 it was 11%. And in 2006 the survey was first conducted. So this sheer number of active users are increasing as we go day by day. And online platforms like Facebook have made social media hiring extremely beneficial. So and
Right.
also I like to cover why should a company use social media for their e-recruitment. The first is to reach into passive job seekers. Like people are not only actively looking for job opportunities, but also considering a better offer. Like people don't go to job boards like Naukri or Monster, or they don't go and visit the job profile like the company career website, but they just, because there are more uh, passive job seekers rather than the active job seekers, employers need to find ways by how they can reach to the both of the groups. So social media is the best way to do so. And according to the one of the research, I have seen that 80% of the employers are using social media to finding the more number of candidates. And because of high quality candidates, they can reach passive and both active job candidates. Social media is also one of the best source of highest quality job candidates. According to another research, I will show you the survey in the next slide. 59% of the recruiters rated candidates sourced through social media as the highest quality. Social media job also enables the recruiters to target very specific number of audience and hire people who fit into their organizational culture. And targeting this kind of people with specific knowledge and skill sets, experience and seniority level enables recruiters to eliminate the irrelevant applications and get way better with better qualities of candidates or applicants. Now coming to the few of the surveys which I have made, like you can see over here, 79% of the job candidates use social media as their recruitment. Now coming to what are the top social media platforms for recruiting. So LinkedIn, as we are all familiar with that, is the most popular and the appealing when it comes to digital recruitment. Along with that, other recruitment like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram can also be as well as effective when it comes to promoting employer brand and targeting a specific number of uh, target audience.
Right.
And also there are Upwork and Fiverr for coming nowadays for Gen Z and millennials groups of people, for especially for small business or like the freelancer.
Right.
Now coming to the I have divided the e-recruitment into two areas, like the traditional approach and the modern approach. So in traditional approach, Facebook comes the most oldest one. Facebook is generally considered that it was way before it was considered as a personal social networks by users and employers rather than a professional one. It provides a base of passive and active candidates for you to target, improving your chances finding the right candidate to fit in the right kind of job. So these are the pros and cons which I have already mentioned in Facebook. Now coming to LinkedIn. As we all know, LinkedIn is still by far and the most popular one in terms of social media platform. And it is a professional social network. Like it's an online platform where professionals present their career history, network with other professionals, and look for new opportunities, making it perfect hunting for recruiters. These are the pros and cons. Now coming to other channels like Instagram. Instagram is itself is still by far most it's coming its ways for big name client and it is a visual platform for Gen Z and millennials. Like 30 million Instagram, it was 30 million users a month in 2012, but it had increased to 1 billion users a month in 2020. Like we can see the number of increasing number from 2012 to 2020, making it a potential powerful tool to recruit, particularly if the recruitment is focused around the creative target based audience. Now coming to Upwork is being the home to the big name clients such as Airbnb, Microsoft, Bsell, etc., giving it instant credibility for curious freelancer. These are the ways to find work in this platform. The target marketplace is one of them where you can post job and also get hired. The second one is the project catalog to post and sell project, and the third one is talent scout for recruiter services that uh, talent with employers. Now coming to Fever, it is also one of the for the gigs marketplace and for the freelancer. They have a major recognition with clients such as Facebook, Google, Netflix, and PayPal. Jobs are available for freelancer in several areas like graphic designing, then transitions, music, programming, technical, lifestyle. Like the basically the create for those who are very creative. New to this service is Fever Business, which is created for business to work with experienced freelancer. And Fever has doesn't have any hourly rate. Instead, it opts for flat rated gigs
Project. Right.
and projects. These are the comparison I have made with Naukri, Monster, which is being the oldest way of traditional way of recruitment. Then coming to LinkedIn, Facebook, which Zen X kind of group of people have used, and Upwork is basically used being by Gen Z and millennials. So over here, I have used a few comparison parameters. One of these is pricing, as we can see over here. In Naukri, Monster, LinkedIn, and Facebook, they have a fixed rate. Like Naukri charges an amount for one post, or say a monthly subscription. Same Monster, LinkedIn, and Facebook also does. But Upwork, which is a new way for freelancer and gig marketplace, it doesn't cost you beforehand, but once the job gets done, then only they charges
Mission.
Amount of rate. So I think this is very modern way of approach, and by this it is very cost effective for the freelancers especially. Few other parameters I have used, such as demographics, then marketing strategies, and disadvantages. You can just go and look over here.
Right.
Okay. So coming to the conclusion, like which social media platform is best for recruiting. So first, before concluding that part, I would like to highlight what the organizations or the companies are looking for. Companies are looking to hire the best talent that are competing on a new playground, and faced with insufficiency of key skills and fast evolving talent demands, an organization that fail to modify and adjust are most likely to be losing this new era game. A
Right.
crucial transformation is taking place in this area, and establishment need to remodel and invest in their end-to-end talent acquisition programs, and the social media needs plays a huge role in it. So it is very difficult to conclude or to say which social media platform is best when it comes to e-recruitment. My overall answer depends on the recruitment strategy of the companies or the organization, and the time and the resource like you are hiring, or your team is hiring. The type of platform or the platforms that are being chosen will totally depend on the unique recruitment objective of the company or the organization. So yeah, so this was all about my project.
Well, this is great. Yeah, I think I remember those initial conversations, but can you, if you don't mind, can you go to that slide where the slide, I think
Yeah.
it's slide 9 or 10. I think we have the where you've done the comparison, but I think
Yeah.
the geography is also
Yeah.
quite relevant, right? But I think the point that I remember we were discussing is, if you look at typical job boards, right? I think there are three parts, three groups, I would say, as far as these platforms are concerned. One are typical job boards, right, which were
Yeah, like
job
Naukri and
posting.
Monster.
Yeah. So and I think I remember we kept this focused more to India market, but the intent was to cover the three broad types of job sites or sites where people are finding jobs, right? A platform. So Naukri and Monster represent the old job board
Old
kind
jobs.
of
Yeah.
thing, where I think they still hold relevant. Shomita, we were having some other discussions where I was thinking, why are they still relevant in the era where we already have Facebook, Instagram, and Upwork, Fiverr, right? because I think Naukri Monster still holds the a lot of profiles, right? They're oldest
Yeah,
and they still have that value
yeah.
because the candidate profiles are still available in those platforms. While LinkedIn and Facebook are the evolved as social media platforms and then was
But
leveraged
then, yeah.
for
Hmm.
recruitment, right?
Yeah, especially
And
Facebook. Like Facebook was
exactly,
totally
totally
was
personal networking.
personal, yeah.
That's
But
right.
then
Yeah,
it is converted into this
yeah.
for professional part.
Yeah. So and then we have Upwork, Fiverr, and I'm sure there are so many other platforms. But I think it was good choice of you picking up these three because primarily it represents the some of the old generation still relevant platforms, right? Some of the
Yeah.
social networking platforms that are being used, and then the newer platforms that are coming up in terms of. So there were three broad groups, right? I just thought I'll point that out. Interesting that you pick these up.
Yeah.
And then I think for the geography bit, I think it becomes quite relevant for Upwork because today remote jobs and flex jobs are right all over, right? All
Exactly.
organizations are trying to hire.
Exactly. And nowadays, small businesses are coming up.
Yep.
Like if everybody are into small like
Yeah. Yeah.
startups and freelancing. So
Yeah.
Fiverr and Upwork are the best for the hiring and
Right.
freelancing.
Right. Okay. Okay. So if I may request you to go to your first slide once, I just had one question there.
Okay.
Right. So if you scroll up, so here there you showed the five or six process, right? Yeah, the
Yes.
number five. So let me ask you this. So as part of the student learning circle, we have different kind of learning modules, right? But as far as let's say recruitment is concerned, and I believe you also have a little bit of work experience in the doing internship, right?
Yeah,
now
yeah.
now where do you think as a fresher, so my question is on behalf of another fresher, let's say who's passing out next year or the year after, right? From your experience and the research that you've done, which of these do you think they can start working on now, right? And should they align with a project related to recruitment, or should they spend more time learning about how to use any of those five platforms, right? In terms
Okay.
of their readiness towards a fresher role in talent acquisition or any recruitment planning or workforce planning kind of teams.
Okay. So according to me, as I am also a kind of fresher, or like
Yep.
I did my internship with Reliance in a insurance sector. So over there, I have seen that it's not only see strategizing the plan and like how I'm going to recruit is very important,
Right.
but also to set like some jobs are target based, right?
Hmm.
To develop a plan, proper plan, like what
Right.
number of amount of candidates we need to hire. Like a few company nowadays faced like they hire more number of people,
Hmm.
and later on that over hiring cost them a lot. So we need to
Right.
strategize first that how many people we need to hire. And specifically if we are looking for like senior roles, not only freshers, then I think headhunting nowadays is being used by most of the companies. So headhunt using like having a knowledge of headhunting is one of the most important point being a fresher. Second, I guess second will be like strategizing your plan, and like in a month how many how many recruitment I need to do. That need to be
Right.
planned very carefully so that
Okay.
not to overhire people.
Right.
And also recruitment is not only like hiring or searching or something like that, but uh, in my internship with Reliance I have seen that knowing HR operation or say HR analytics is also very important. Like only talent acquisition is not only the like everything, like you need to see the while hiring, you need to see the candidate's background, and you need to do all those verification and everything. So knowing the HR operations and HR analytics so these two things are also very important. So my suggestions will be to freshers that planning, for one thing is planning and strategizing, like how many recruitments are going to be done in a month, first thing, and knowing HR operation, HR analytics is the second part, and knowing the function of headhunting will be the third point I like to bring up. So these are the three
Got it.
important aspects.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks. So I think I agree that, when you mention about the HR operations part of it, so, just having skills around recruitment will not be
Yeah,
completely helpful, right? So they need to know
yeah,
the allied process, how it
yeah,
works, and all of those, right? Because yeah, I think at some point, suddenly, the onboarding gets affected because something there was not
yes,
adhered to.
yeah.
So I just have one last question, I think. So having done all of this and your internship, what's one key takeaway that you had from all of this, which you can leave as a message for someone who can do any other project, right, or is open to do any other project?
Like in terms of e-recruitment, uh,
Generic about say your preparedness. Generally, what was your experience about your internship or or this project that you did,
over this.
right? So one key takeaway that you can highlight.
uh, See, researching everything, like the details of everything you need to know, like you need to research, like see, I have when I did the comparison, so I went through various Google, like every site doesn't show you the exact like the
Right,
numbers are very important, so
right,
every site doesn't show you the relevant numbers, so you need to research various sites, not only just one site. So researching your point, like what you want to get, is most important thing. And yeah, this is one of the most important thing I which I feel, because see, you can get everything in one resource, like you need to
right,
go with various resource, like uh, which one is more relevant. So
right.
this is the one which I think is the most important.
Okay, okay, great. So I think that clearly calls out, and if you wish, you could take off the presentation. I think we are done with the presentation, right? But I think it's very important. What I understand is the preparatory stage, right? When you're doing
Yeah,
when you really want to read up on the subject, it could be on a specific area, but I think the point is that you need to actually research a lot more. Just similar to what you said about just knowing about
yeah,
recruitment will not help. You need to know
not
the
help.
allied
Yeah,
process.
yeah,
Same
yeah,
here, right? Okay, so the only thing that I think I'll just add on to that is I found, at least for your case, I think I found you quite open in doing the project, right? At least to doing few of these real life projects. It could be research based, but you actually gain knowledge, right? And you're very
yeah,
well able to relate to what's being
definitely.
covered, at college as part of the curriculum, right?
Yeah,
This gives you a latest hands-on exposure, right?
yeah.
Great. So I think thanks for that. That's all I had. So if there's anything else that you want to cover, you can say. But otherwise, I think thank you for doing this. Really appreciate. It was nice working with you.
Okay. Thank you for giving. I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving this topic specifically, because, like, I have, as we have already discussed, that talent acquisition is one of the key area where I have interest,
Right.
and giving this project opportunity. Like I have seen so many things, like I
Yeah.
didn't knew before the pricing, the pricing difference and all everything. I didn't knew that, like for posting one job, like
Right.
it's cost so much. And so
Right.
these are the areas which I have gained knowledge. uh, and yeah, like this will help me in my college project also. Like we have a
Right.
internship program, so and it not only it will, it helped me also, because my project was, summer internship project was also on the same thing.
Right.
So yeah, it kind
Right.
of helped me in my summer project also. Thank you
Yeah.
for giving me this
Yeah.
opportunity, especially this topic.
No, I think that was the intent, right? I think that pick up areas that you like, or you have
Yeah,
a choice of, or you're looking forward to a role in that particular functional area, and then be able to do a project there, so that you actually gain relevant knowledge, right?
definitely.
While I think we all should be open to do whatever we get, it's not that you probably will only get a recruitment role in your placements, but
Yeah.
nevertheless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I think thanks, Shomita, once again for doing this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Uh,
Yeah.